Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. Now, I know I haven't brought you guys a vlog here in quite a while, but I've been real busy with work lately and still haven't had a whole lot of new stuff going on to share with you guys. As you can probably tell out the window, it snowed again last night. I tell you what, March has definitely gone out like a lion this year. Yeah, we've had snow pretty much since I've talked to you guys last. I have gotten out for one outdoor ride, but I mean it was fun and all, but the roads are just so sloppy. Got my bike all dirty. Like literally, you go 3 miles down the road and your bike is just completely covered in sand, grit, and I would just rather be on the indoor trainer this time of year, honestly, until it gets really nice out. So that's why I haven't really been bringing you guys much for vlogs, but just haven't had a whole lot going on between work and winter, and I'm only doing indoor training, which, you know, isn't all that exciting for you guys to see. But anyways, I'm actually headed up to Lake Placid this morning. It's Saturday morning, and I'm headed up to Lake Placid to pick up one of my bicycles. I brought it up there last weekend. It's one of the original bikes that I bought back in 2012. One of my Kestrels, my RT800, and basically what I brought it up there for was I needed a new chain because I was still on the original chain that came with the bike. So I thought, you know what, I'm certainly due for a new chain. Plus, I basically had the guys up at Placid Planet kind of do what they call like a sport tune, or a performance tune, where basically they take the whole bike apart, you know, clean everything, re-lube everything. I had them change the cable housings and everything over, since the bike is basically going to be 5 years old this year. You know, pretty much figured it was due for all that stuff. Wanted to keep the bike. I want to keep the bike in good working order. So the bike's been up there for the past week, and I'm heading up there this morning to pick it up. Should be all ready to go. Actually, one of my they called me this week, and one of my Zip wheels, of course I got my Zip 404s on there, and one of my Zip wheels actually, apparently Zip had a recall out on the hub, on one of the wheels. So they sent it off to Zip to get the recall work done on it. So I brought up an extra front wheel for the bike to pick it up here today. So, but yeah, not a lot going on, guys. Now I'm actually getting ready. Let's see, today's Saturday. Next Wednesday morning, I'm actually heading out to North Carolina. We're going to be doing a team training camp this year down in North Carolina. Myself and 4 of my teammates are going down there. We're going to spend, I think it's like 7 days or 8 days down there. Going to be doing a bunch of riding in the hills of North Carolina. We're going to be partaking in the Assault on the Carolinas ride, which is Saturday, April 8th. It's a 100-mile bike ride that we're doing. There's like 1,000 people registered for the ride, so that should be an awesome time. Never been down there before. Should be a blast. I just can't wait to get out of this, snow-ridden North Country. It's April 1st. It's April 1st, and we still got snow here in New York. Terrible outdoor riding conditions. So, but anyways, guys, all right, I'm headed up to Lake Placid, gonna pick up the bike, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later on. I had a Kestrel RT800 up there.
Okay, let me take a look and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you're all set to go.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'll be up a little bit.
Recalls?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kenny called me during the week.
Okay, you know about that. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure that'll be a while yet coming back.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
You are all set.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Fingers down my spine, girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine, girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine, girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your
Alright guys, right now I'm actually driving through Lake Placid, New York, small Olympic village. This is actually the place where the 1980 Winter Olympics were, up here in Lake Placid. It's a very small town, but a big tourist destination here in northern New York. Rather it's spring, summer, fall, winter. There's always a lot of tourists up here. You know, walking around Lake Placid. It's a busy little town. Just getting ready to stop into the bike shop here momentarily. I just grabbed my lunch. Of course, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Subway. Love my Subway. And fortunately, they have one here in Lake Placid, so I stopped in there before going to the bike shop. They got a little bit more snow up here in Lake Placid than there is at my place. I live about an hour north of here, actually. But it's higher elevation up here in Lake Placid. We're up here in the Adirondack Mountains. I live kind of just on the very northern fringe of the Adirondack Mountains, so it's actually higher elevation here, even though I live about an hour further north. So, alright, let's pull into Placid Planet and pick up the bike. Alright guys, well, as you can see, I've got the Kestrel RT800 back. Tell you what, the guys at Placid Planet did another bang up job on the bike. Had the complete overhaul done on it. Like I said, the bike is basically 5 years old now and has never really had much for maintenance done on it, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna bring it in, have it completely done over, taken apart, disassembled, and completely kind of gone through. Now, I did have the boys, I had them lower my stem just a tad. I dropped the stem here on this bike just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that there or not, but also got the, of course, you had to redo the bar tape since I had the bike completely overhauled, and I got the lizard skin tape on there. Tell you what, I love that lizard skin tape. Has a real good tacky feel to it. The bike should be in good shape. Now, Kenny did put a road link on here. I actually didn't have a road link on this bike because I got a 36 tooth cassette on here, and I had been running it with just the medium cage Shimano Ultegra medium cage rear derailleur. I mean, it was a very close fit for sure, but Kenny recommended that I put a road link on there. Said it would improve the shifting, so he did put a road link on for me, so now I got a road link on this bike, which means I'll be able to go to a 40 cassette if I ever want to. I don't think I'll ever have to, because I do have a compact chainring on here, so I can't really think of a scenario where I'd ever have to run a 40 on this bike, but it's going to be an option now that I do have the road link on the RT800, so alright guys, well, I'm just headed back to Malone. It's about an hour ride back. And I'm going to swap out a couple of cassettes today. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go on my North Carolina trip. And, of course, my 40 cassette that's on my R3, that's on my set of tubular wheels that I race on. And, of course, I don't want to, be on tubular wheels on training rides out at this training camp, because if you puncture, you're pretty much screwed with a tubular. So I'm going to swap out the cassettes today, put that 40 onto my Mavic training wheels. They're just a basic set of aluminum training wheels I'm going to bring down to North Carolina. I'll ride those wheels for this training camp. This way here, if I puncture, I can change tubes real easily. So that's kind of what I got going on today. I do have a ride I'm going to be doing later on Trainer Road. Couple hour ride, hitting some more sweet spot. So, alright guys, I just wanted to give you kind of a quick little recap here on the work I had done on the bike. Alright guys, I'm finally back home here on the bike. Just gonna knock out my indoor training session before the Final Four comes on. NCAA March Madness is finishing up this weekend and Monday night, so I'll be watching the Final Four basketball games. I've got a pretty difficult trainer road ride scheduled for this afternoon. Just doing my warm-up right now on the Wahoo Fitness app. And then shortly here I'll be jumping over to Trainer Road, and the ride today is Gibraltar +1, which is basically a sweet spot workout, and I'm going to be pretty much riding, I think it's 90 minutes consecutively with no rest intervals, 90 minutes non-stop. I think it's between 85 and 90% FTP, so it's going to be a tough ride. I'm looking forward to getting it done and then watching some basketball later on tonight. But thanks guys for tuning into today's vlog, and I'll see you guys right back here in the next one.